Is South Florida Nightly News on NBC6 HD.
Good evening, everyone. The nationwide auto crisis just got personal for hundreds of South Florida employees.
It was the top story on NBC Nightly News. Chrysler announcing it's closing the door on nearly 800 dealerships, including several South Florida mainstays.
Hank Tester shows us how it's now live from Tamiami Chrysler in Miami. Hank?
Well, you know, what's interesting about all this is there's a list out, but as we've dug into the story over this afternoon, we find out that there's a good possibility that some of these dealerships might just get off the list. So this ball game is not over. Just ask the folks here at Tamiami Chrysler Jeep. Let's take a look. Massey Yardley Chrysler Jeep Plantation. They dodged the Chrysler bankruptcy bullet. Almost 800 Chrysler dealerships could be closed down under a bankruptcy plan, but not here.
Relief.
Were you worried?
No, we weren't worried.
You weren't? Okay.
No, not really. We've worked here for many years. We've got real good customers. We've sold a lot of cars in the past.
High volume sales and location probably saved Massey Yardley Chrysler Jeep. Despite being listed in court documents, a letter from Chrysler tells a different story.
That's the official notification from Chrysler that they plan to put our company in the new corporation. We're very excited about that.
Things not so good at Tamiami Chrysler Dodge Jeep. On the list to be closed, but they're hopeful.
I think at the end of the day, there's a very good possibility we're still going to be a Chrysler Jeep Dodge dealership.
The bankruptcy strategy is to shrink the number of dealerships and in the process increase the remaining dealership sales.
We love this business. We think Chrysler is on a path to be a very viable company.
Back at Tamiami Chrysler Dodge Jeep, they say they might take legal action, but persuasion comes first.
The job now is to jockey to get off of this list and onto the list of dealers to be retained.
And this from AutoNation, which owns the Marooney dealerships. We believe Chrysler's consolidation plan is a difficult but positive step forward for Chrysler and the automotive retail industry. Dealer consolidation is a necessary measure in today's automotive industry and will strengthen America's dealer network and improve dealer profitability over the long run. Okay, number one, you can tell that some of these dealers aren't so unhappy about all this because it means that more volume is going to be coming their way. And on the other thing we learned, once again, is there's a possibility these folks can negotiate themselves off of the list. For example, if they move their dealership, that's a possibility. We'll continue to follow this story. It's ever evolving, and a hearing set for June the 10th. Reporting, I'm Hank Tester, South Florida Nightly News.